Monsieur, my family will pay ransom. Just let me go.
It rubs the lotion on its skin. It does this whenever it's told.
I don't want to rub lotion. No.
It rubs the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose again. Rub.
No, hold the lotion.
It puts the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose again.
Man, I wish I would have never done that online dating.
Hey GK, I'm Lexi Rosario.
And I'm Jason Wild.
And I'm the double co-anchor, also known as Mr. Coco.
Halloween's almost here. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, that means candy, parties, haunted houses, pumpkins. You take out their guts when you carve them. Yeah. Have you seen any scary movies lately?
No, but I heard Paranormal Activity is supposed to be really scary.
I don't know. Let's see if it made the top 5.
What's up, GK? Time for a little chat with me, Kristen Bilal. We all know that Halloween is coming up, so what are your plans? You might go trick-or-treating, or do little parties, or if you're a loner like myself, watch some of the scariest movies of all time. So to stay in the spirit of things, here are a list of the top 5 thrillers with my partner, Ciara Whitaker.
This psychotic cult thriller rates number 5 on our list today. If you're into evil little mass-murdering children, you'll absolutely love this one. Missing your family much? Well, you'll just love our 4th entry, Halloween, which portrays Michael Myers escaping from an insane asylum to kill his sweet little sister, played by Jamie Lee Curtis.
Here's Johnny!
That infamous line comes from the film where Jack Nicholson plays an extremely frightening and troubled writer, possessed by a ghostly being. Think you know someone? Well, in this 1960s horror film, an innocent Rosemary falls into a sea of lies and deceit with her so-called husband and winds up having the spawn of Satan. At last, we've come to our number 1 thriller, horror, suspense, thrasher movie of all time, The Exorcist. Words cannot describe the horror this film possesses.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the top 5 scariest movies of all time. Now get out there and have some fun, but not too much, or you might end up like this. Stay safe, everyone.
Those movies were pretty scary, but I don't know. Exorcist is freaks me out.
Yeah.
No joke.
Do you know how Halloween started?
I do not. Do you?
No, but Chris Darling and Coco does.
Oh, yes, I do. Hey everybody, Mr. Coco here with Chris Darling here to tell you about Halloween was started. How was it started?
It started with the Celts living 2,000 years ago in the area that is now called Ireland, the United Kingdom, or Northern France. Yeah. And they celebrate on November 1st, but the day before that is what they celebrated with what was associated with death.
Dang.
Yeah. Celts believed that the night before their new year, the boundary between life and death was often hazed. they'd usually dress in costume and have a sacrificial bonfire for the dead so that they would not destroy the crops.
That's incredible.
In the second half of the 19th century, America was flooded with new immigrants.
It was very flooded. Very.
These new immigrants helped to popularize the celebration of Halloween nationally. Taking from Irish and English traditions, Americans began to dress up in costumes and go house to house asking for food or money.
Hence the trick-or-treating.
Yeah. Or they would practice that eventually became today's trick-or-treat tradition.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
That's how the trick-or-treat thing got going, so.
Yup. You got it.
Yeah. With newspapers and media encouraging families and communities that Halloween was not about grotesque or frightening, but meant to be a community holiday. Halloween in the 20s and 30s had become a secular, but not community-centered holiday.
Yep. Not community. Nope. Not happening.
Halloween with time, though, has become entirely commercialized.
Now, just look at everybody. Going house to house, little kids, 5, 15, 19, 24, who knows?
Yeah, and that's pretty much all about Halloween.
There you go. Well, this has been Mr. Coco and Chris Darlin telling you about the origins of Halloween. Now, back to you, Lexi.
Wow, I didn't know that's how Halloween originated.
Oh my god, that was scary!
Speaking of scary things, do you know what other fears people have on Halloween?
No, I don't. That about tops it right there.
I'm pretty sure Slater knows. Over to you, Slater.
What scares me the most about Halloween would be Mrs. Kathy as the Wicked Witch of the West.
Little kids in costumes.
Yeah, little kids
Getting
running
jacked.
around trying to steal my candy.
I don't want to get jacked by no gangsters and thugs.
I hate all the people that wear those really weird white scary masks because it makes me want to cry.
So, if I just whipped one out of my pocket, put one on, what would you do?
Cry.
Would you hit me?
Probably.
I don't like the things that come down from the ceiling.
Get spiders.
Spiders, there you go.
So, if the big tarantula just right down on your head right now, what would you do?
We'll be out that door.
I don't have any fear of Halloween.
So,
Just a holiday.
So let's say I did come to your house, asking for candy dressed up. What would you do?
I'd probably tell you no.
What if I begged?
Well, if you were begging, I suppose I'd have to consider it.
Biggest fear about Halloween?
Getting fat.
Maybe some needles. Maybe some crazy doctors with some crazy needles.
If little kid jacks my candy.
The cavities.
Yeah, that cavity.
So if I gave you both cavities and scared you, however, what would you do?
I probably pants.
Oh!
Hey, so I'm here to tell you about the weather with Mr. Coco. On Saturday, Halloween, it's going to be rain all day, so make sure you wear your coats or costumes that are extra thick. And it's going to be cold, so you might want to partner up with your vampire buddies to go scare people.